The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
ride down. Chicks that blew your mind, ding, it's the second round. Original track and ding, you know you can't buy these things, no. See Stefani and the Lamb, I rock the fetish people, you know who I am. Yes, man, we got the style that's wicked. I hope you can all keep up. We climbed all the way from the bottom to the top. Now we ain't getting nothing but love. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na. See, I'd have all the money in the world. If I was a wealthy girl, no man can test me, impress me. My cash flow will never ever end. 'Cause I'd have all the money in the world. If I was a wealthy girl. Na 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 na
And a very happy Friday evening to you. You're very welcome to the Cascade Show here in Liffey Sound, 96.4 FM. We're live till 9 p.m. It's great to be back. Our first night back after the Easter. Feels like ages since we were here. But it's great to be back. We're here again. We're back with another series of the show. We'll be here till mid-June. And we have musicians in pretty much every Friday, apart from May the 22nd, right up until the 20th of June. So lots of craic, agus, ceol, and great mixes of different musicians, from DJs to singer-songwriters and everything in between. So we have a great couple of months lined up. So hopefully you'll stick with us. And just to let you know, our podcasts from the shows are now on Spotify. So it'll be another platform where you can listen to the show, and easier to share in stories on socials and all that kind of thing. So if you Google the Classic Hit Show, you'll find a couple of shows there already. I'll upload them as I go, and from now on our shows will be on all the platforms: Podbean, Spotify, our own Mixcloud here. So no excuses to listen back. And thanks to everyone who's been listening to all the shows we've uploaded in the last couple of weeks over the Easter. It's great that you're all enjoying them, so keep liking and sharing them. Now, we are live tonight, so if you'd like to get in touch via WhatsApp, our number is 0161093339, and we'll try and keep you entertained with craic, agus, ceol tonight. I know there's a lot of gigs going on around the city tonight, so if you're not at a gig, we'll entertain you with music here. And if you're heading out to a gig, you can tune in to us while you're heading to the gig. And just speaking of gigs, actually tomorrow night in the 4 provinces, Bernard and Jack from the Ultras are playing a 2-hour set, lots of covers and Irish trad and all in between. That's their new music thing that they're doing, their music duo. So it's 9:30 tomorrow in the 4 provinces in Kimmage. If you'd like to go down for craic, agus, ceol, and I'll see you there, and we'll have the chats and music. So there you go. That's all gigs and more to talk about them and on. And would like to say we have live music in studio tonight, and in studio we have singer, songwriter, musician Broadford.
Hi, Derek.
You're very welcome. How are you?
Great.
It's great to have you in.
Brilliant. Yeah, great to be here.
It's about 6 months since I
exactly.
sat in on a talk you gave, music talk in Temple Lane Studios.
That's
where
right.
I now rehearse in a band.
Brilliant. Good for you, Derek.
It's funny. It's a venue where I did sound training about 4 years ago, and now I'm in a band. It's funny, you know.
Yeah, I mean the context of that meeting was really, I suppose, my name's Eamon. I'm in a band called Broadford, kind of write the songs for Broadford, and it's an indie sort of guitar-driven band. And we met that night, Derek, because the recording studio that I've been working with, Beardfire Music, I'm a part-time musician, like most musicians, and the recording studio that I was working with, Beardfire, asked me to give a talk on what had been a really busy year for me, a really productive and enjoyable year, and that's how we met. And then I saw on your socials that you were reaching out to bands to come in and play music and talk about music, and that's right down my street. So I'm delighted to be here, and
it's great to have you here. And like I said, we're live till 9 o'clock, so we have plenty to talk about. We have tons of material.
Yeah, and I was saying, my band is a really electric band, drums and bass and electric guitar and the whole lot. So I've got an acoustic guitar, but I have like plenty of spare strings. So I don't know if anybody's broken a string in there.
Yeah, me.
Trying to play these songs. So
well, hopefully you won't have any string broken tonight. But sure, look, I suppose you always have to bring your spare strings anyway. Yeah.
Exactly. But looking forward to playing a few songs. And
we're looking forward to it too, because I think that night you only played maybe one song.
That's right. Actually, that night we played. One of the things we've done in the last year is we've recorded a Christmas song.
Yeah.
Called Choirs Are Singing, and we recorded with the lads, and we were just in the process. Rowan from Beardfire and Al and David played on that track, and Rowan played along with me that night, played that Christmas song. So yeah, that was a great experience. It was really interesting, actually. I mean, I didn't have to do any preparation for this interview this evening, because I'd gone right back through sort of my history of music to prepare for that talk, and it was
really interesting talk as well. Like it
was a great satisfaction for me to do it, because it kind of, there is a fair bit there, and as there is with all musicians, like you start playing guitar when you're 16 and you're now 52, that's 36 years of music.
Of guitar playing.
So there's plenty of stories. There's plenty of stories to tell, and hopefully I'll be able to tell a few of them this evening.
It'd be great to hear. It'd be great to hear all your stories. So you might as well tell our listeners, because I'm sure some don't know who you are. So you might as well give a brief introduction.
Yeah, well, my name's Eamon Cosgrove, and musically, I mean, I'm in this band called Broadford, and musically, I've been playing music since I was 16.
Wow.
I got a guitar. My parents thankfully bought me an Ovation copy guitar when I was 16.
Brilliant.
And there was like, music was just part of our lives growing up. My parents had a small but great record collection, and that was a source of great intrigue for me from like 6-7 years of age. And I got into music, and music was something that was really, really appealing to me from a very, very early age, and same with my sister and two brothers as well, So, and then I suppose, late 70s, I would have, like, I was only 6 or 7 years of age, but I became very, very interested in music, into the early 80s. My cousin John was mad into ska music.
Oh, yeah.
And back then, I was only thinking, music was very expensive for the kids listening to this show, like, I mean, music's free now, but
it's totally different, like Spotify and stuff.
It's a totally different scene. And I remember, like, that was one of the obstacles to listening to music, was the fact that it was expensive. But my cousin John was a member of this club where obviously you have to buy like quite a bit, but there were huge discounts. And I remember we used to go and visit him, like, and every couple of months his order of music would have come in. And we were like very, very young, and he'd be like playing on tape the Madness, the Selector, Bad Manners, the Specials.
Brilliant.
All that, and that stuff was just like gold dust to us growing up. And you Top the Pops and the whole lot. So music was just always there. But actually playing music, then it took me a while to sort of grasp that nettle, because I was kind of thinking, well, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is too precious, sort of thing. So, but eventually got the guitar and started learning the guitar. And my brother's an excellent guitarist. I'm not an excellent guitarist, as you're probably going to find out later on.
We won't judge you. We haven't even heard you.
But anyway, I got into playing chords, and I worked out that if you could sing songs and try to sing songs, you could, you'll find out yourself in your own guitar journey that if you can sing songs and play songs, you can sort of, you can play them and enjoy them. And I do remember the first song I learned on the guitar was "Thousands Are Sailing" by the Pogues.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, a great song.
Wow, great song. Big song to start with.
Brilliant band. Well, I mean, if I was capable of playing "If I Shall Fall From Grace With God," I would have played that song. But "Thousands Are Sailing" was slower. And I really remember that was the first one. And then, I could go on. We got into kind of college, playing around in a few bands, and then eventually, forming like a covers band and so on, and getting into original music, which I'll get into later on. But like at the moment, it's as enjoyable or more enjoyable than ever, because there's kind of a pathway now.
Yeah.
I've recorded original music and I'm very happy with it, and you know, it's a bit of fun really at the end of the day, but
well, if it wasn't fun, you wouldn't be doing it, I suppose.
Yeah,
particularly because it's a part-time kind of hobby.
It is, yeah.
You know,
and
yeah.
I just managed to meet the lads from Beardfire, Rowan, Al, David, Claire, and they've welcomed me with open arms. We've become great friends, and we've recorded songs, and that's been going on since December 2024.
Right.
And yeah, it's all geared towards like we've recorded live albums, which we'll chat about maybe in a while.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
The culmination is going to be, for me anyway, an album which I'm just kind of delighted to be able to do.
Yeah, that's great, great, and it's great to have that facility in the Beardfire.
It is, yeah. Brilliant.
Did you play any other instruments ever in your life, or has it just been the guitar?
No, let me think. I think it was always the guitar. Last summer I started playing the keyboard, the piano. I played a bit of bass as well, electric guitar, but acoustic guitar is the main one. And I've started playing a bit of piano or keyboard, whatever, and that's just a beautiful instrument, and it takes time,
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
But one of the things we did before Christmas was we recorded a live album in the Cobblestone, and that was just a brilliant night. And that was a full electric album. I had the lads playing with me, Rowan on guitar, Al on drums, David on bass, and Alice Hook also on bass for a few songs, and Teresa McKenna, who's also in the Beardfire camp, sang one duet with me called Heavy Heart, and that was all acoustic guitar, but there was one song in it, and I practiced for ages.
Yeah.
A song called Turquoise Dreams, and I played that on keyboard on the night, and it was okay. I'm better on the keyboard now than I was then, but
right.
It takes a while. I think when you play the guitar, you can sort of transition to other instruments a little bit better, but it does take. It's just time.
Yeah,
it's like time is what you need.
It does take time. Like I'm thinking, I've only put up a post on my social yesterday saying I've already spent 5 hours since last Sunday practicing the guitar.
Yeah,
it does take time, like, doesn't it, to hone your skill.
I work with young people, and I see how easy it is now to access music.
Oh yeah,
and to access. I remember getting the sheet music of the Joshua Tree in 1989, and just it was so expensive, first of all, but it was just amazing. And now, I mean, we could get the sheet music of the Joshua Tree on our phones, and plus a video about how to play the songs in no time. So, it's become an awful lot easier, I think, in
much easier,
ways for people to learn instruments. But it's a great thing to have. It's great. You can pass like a lot of time playing music, and that was just. That was a great night in the
Cobblestone. It looked like it was a great night.
Yeah, and again, it was interesting. The sound man there was amazing. I didn't know if we'd be able to record it, Derek.
Right.
Because, with a crowd there, it wasn't huge. It was 80 or 100 people or whatever it was. Plus, you get varying sort of quality of sound at gigs for loads of different reasons, but. The sound was amazing that night, and hats off to Shane, the sound man, Shane Hannigan. The Beardfire lads set up some microphones. I don't know how they did it, and they recorded the gig, and it turned out really well. They went off and mixed it, and it was great to have a record.
Brilliant.
A record of them.
And is that on Spotify or
That's
anywhere?
on Spotify,
is it? Yeah, brilliant.
That's on Spotify.
Must be there somewhere. I have your Spotify open there. So, live at the Cobblestone. Yeah,
live at the Cobblestone. And actually, the other thing worth noting about that album, and indeed all of the music that we've done, is it is quite there's a bit of work in it. There's a bit of work in uploading the songs and the artwork and everything. And a really good friend of mine, Brendan Donlan, who I hope is listening, was just invaluable in terms of designing album covers, designing band image, and so on. And thanks so much, Brendan, for that. So Brendan designed the album cover.
Brilliant, it's a lovely album cover.
And just as you can see it there, David Virgin is just to my left there. he was on the bass, and he's a brilliant musician in his own right, as the other lads are. So,
and actually, speaking of Dave Virgin, he's performing next week in Copplestone at the Beer Fire Night.
Which I'm playing at. We're playing at.
That's right, you're playing. Yeah, we'll talk about that later on.
28th. So that was a great experience to record that album. And actually, for people who are listening and getting into music, it's not a bad way of doing it, because you can sort of test the songs out and you can record them and see how they're going. And also then the lads are playing on the recorded versions of these songs, so they're bringing their fantastic input to the songs as we record them. Especially actually David there's one of the songs, I'm not actually playing it tonight, or I might, it's called In the Shadows, and I've renamed that song David's Song, In the Shadows brackets David's Song.
Brilliant. That's great.
He's added so much to it in the studio.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's it there, In the Shadows.
That's the one.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's great. Listen, it's great to have you in the studio. I need to take the first ad break.
You take the first ad break, brilliant.
The show always flies by here, so we'll have to get a song from you when we come back from the ad break,
Get set up when we get a song.
So we'll take the ad break. I'll play a song there and you can get set up, and we'd love to hear some songs from you then.
Good stuff.
That'd be great.
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
You,
thanks for that. That's Broadford joining us live in studio on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM on this Friday evening. If you'd like to get in touch, we're on 109 hits. A classic hit for you, and then we'll be back, and Broadford is going to start playing some live music for us on the show, so he's getting set up for all that. So don't go anywhere. We have lots of craic, agus, ceol to come. So talk to you shortly after the ad break.
Broadcasting to Lucan, this is Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Hello my friends, this is Robert Neary. Join me live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. for a Rumble from Below, repeating Friday nights at 10 p.m. An hour of goth, post-rock and alternative music from Ireland and the world beyond, plus your requests and dedications here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Tune into Alternative Ireland with me, Molly Coleman, every Wednesday 5 to 6 p.m, where I will be giving you the rundown of some of my favourite acts in the Irish music scene at the moment.
Oh, hello. Is this a good moment? May I Music with Mika Howard. The most linguistically diverse music show in Lucan. Turn us on from 6 on Tuesdays.
Hi, this is Narendra.
Hi, I'm Sandeep.
We present Pradesh Radio Show
on Liffey Sound every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. I hope you join us then.
Are you always trying to find a radio show that plays the music that you like? Well, tune in to me, Gary Gibson, for my radio show, Ultrasounds, where you'll hear a bit of this, some of this, and always this. It's 2 hours of local, national and international music with some live interviews thrown in for good measure. So tune in every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. for Ultrasounds here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM, Lucan's community radio station.
Hi all, Adrian Corcoran here, just to remind you that I'll be here every Sunday 2 to 4 with Adrian's Country Flavour. I'd love you to join me. We will have 2 hours of the best of country and Irish music. Looking forward to seeing you then.
Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
Yeah, there you go, another night, and here we are. And it's great to be back. We're the first night back after the Easter, so it's great to be back on air with you. And like I was saying before the ad break, we have lots of, or at the top of the show, we have lots of great shows lined up in this series of the Classic Hits show. And it's not a series as such, but just we're back after Easter and we'll be here for another few weeks and then on summer holidays. But next week we have a brilliant up-and-coming young singer-songwriter called Cillian Keating. Cillian will be joining us. And then all the way from Galway the following week we have Sarah Jerdine. And we're hoping to talk live to Paul Lubby all the way out in Australia. If you don't know who Paul Lubby is, type his name into TikTok and you'll find out all about him. And we look forward to chatting to him on the 8th of May, hopefully. And then after that we have E-Bands. And he's a sort of a rapper kind of artist. And then we're on a week off. And then we're back with the super DJ Lee Moran all the way from Galway. Lee was in with us at the start of the year, actually. So he'll be in. And lots more precise. So stay tuned over the next couple of weeks, as they say. And we'll keep you entertained with craic, agus, ceol. Now, I have a WhatsApp message here from our very own Devon O'Carney that I'm going to play now for you. And let's hear what Devon has to say.
Hey Derek, happy Friday, and I hope you and Sinead had a great time in Germany over the Easter break. I am just coming on to let you know that Ceol Nua is back tomorrow. It's the second episode in the new series, and in the second half of the show I have Celtic woman herself, Muireann O'Mahony, on to talk about her song Brushstrokes, and I'll also be playing Mawadine at the end of the show. So have a great first show back and listen to Ceol Nua tomorrow at 12. Cheers.
That's great. Thanks, Devon. And yeah, have a great show tomorrow. Great to hear Ceol Nua back on air as well. And hopefully you're enjoying the show. And thanks for tuning in all the way from the Netherlands. Now, if you'd like to send us a WhatsApp, it's 016109339. And in the studio, we still have Broadford.
Thanks, Darren.
Where did you get the name?
That's where I live. Yeah, it's the state that I live in.
So
oh,
is it?
All
Okay.
the songs are written in Broadford, so
oh yeah,
it's a good
cool
name. Actually, back to Brendan Donlan, we were just deciding on what
the art and the guy who did the artwork for your
he suggested to me that name was still available, and just I jumped at that. Then it seemed a very logical thing to do.
Yeah,
so
that's great. Well done. So listen, we're going to hear. I know you have a load of songs, so hopefully we'll get to hear as many as we can.
Brilliant, appreciate it.
Yeah. So this first song, tell us about it and the name of it.
This song is a song called Everywhere, and we recorded an EP. I recorded an EP with the Beardfire lads, and what's unique about this song in terms of the Broadford collection of songs is it's the only one that Sam Cuenca, who was drumming with me at the time, played on. And Sam is a really good friend of mine. He moved back to Spain with his wife Sarah and their young kids, so if he's listening out in Spain, big hello to Sam Cuenca. And this is a song called Everywhere.
Everywhere. Brilliant.
Used to want it all. That's the only way we'll make a choice. Make a choice. For your thought on day 21, when they laugh, when they laugh. try to figure out where this life is gone. Well, that's a trick. That's a trick. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere. We'll sing your songs tonight. Maybe you will find your peace of mind. Your peace of mind. Your peace of mind. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
That's brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Everywhere from Broadford, yeah. I like the strumming, and you're doing it. That
Yeah, I made a nice little mistake there early on, but sure, that's
Listen, I didn't know.
That's live radio, isn't it?
I can't say much now. I'm at the beginning of my guitar journey, so.
Yeah, well, you think after 36 years you mightn't have made one, but listen, that's the way it goes.
I heard a very good one recently from a musician. I won't mention her name, but they said, "Don't worry if you miss a chord. You've just created a new one."
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. But yeah, no.
Yeah. So you wrote all that song yourself, did you?
Yeah, I wrote that song. That's we went into the studio. We were gonna, another one I might play later is a song called "Exciting Truth," and we went into the studio, myself and Sam, thinking, well, let's record that song. Let's record "Exciting Truth," and then we started messing around with "Everywhere," and yeah, the lads in the studio really liked it, and we just went with that one first, and that became the title of the EP, you know. Brilliant. And then we really didn't know that. I thought we might leave it at that, and then we just kept going with the lads, and so that was the.
So when Sam was with you, you were recording in Beardfire, were you?
Yeah, Sam was there for that started in December 2024. So Sam was there for 1 or 2 sessions.
Okay.
In Beardfire, yeah, absolutely, and then he moved back to Spain. You know? But yeah, we're going over to visit him this summer, and hopefully he's listening now, and hopefully he'll be able to play with us again at some stage.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm sure he could fly to Dublin or something for a gig or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's great. I was going to ask you. Yeah, we were talking off air about like your early music career. So before you became a singer-songwriter, you were in a covers band, right?
Yeah, I was in a covers band. I suppose like if we talk about getting the guitars in my teens, kind of late teens, and then college things, sort of played a bit of music, didn't play formally in bands really that much. And then I suppose it was as late as my early 30s then I just loved the music so much that I wanted to play those songs, and myself and my brother formed a band called Hacienda, and that was just absolutely great. We sort of played in that band for between 2007 and 2018.
Wow.
And that was just the best of fun. That was fantastic because, we got to pick the set list and play the songs. It was a 2-piece for a while. We played all the stuff that sort of I grew up on, like Stone Roses and, Smiths, Pixies, Cure. Like the list is endless. Blur, Neil Young, and that was all. That was fantastic, you know.
And what kind of venues would you play in?
We played Mother Riley's in Rathmines, which I play fair. But the first gig we played, we actually played in. I was trying to think today of the name of the bar. There's a bar in Rathmines across from Slattery's.
Right.
And we played there. That was our very first gig in sort of July 2007.
Right.
And then it closed down. Now, it wasn't us that closed it. But I would say that it was our first gig and everything else, and we recorded it, and we had a brilliant band supporting us. Like, it was a case of the support act were better than the main band. But that wasn't the funniest thing. The funniest thing was actually my sister-in-law was doing the door for that gig, and the support act, after playing a kind of rip-roaring set, went out for a smoke, and she charged them to get back in again. So, but anyway, we got better, and we played as a two-piece. We played film festivals.
Wow, brilliant.
Yeah, we played like sort of niche things, because we couldn't really get pub gigs, or we didn't want to play pub gigs, because like you can't really rock up and play like Whipping Boy songs. We had like Whipping Boy were this amazing Irish band from like early to mid 90s.
Yeah, I think I used to listen to a bit of their music here and there.
They had one album called Heartworm, and I actually think, like, if I was on a desert island, that is the album that I would bring with me. It's just and it does. I mean, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I mean, it does get to the top of whenever, every once in a while, people will do like the top Irish albums ever, and Whipping Boy would be up there, one or two, and I'd have them up there as well, definitely. Like,
brilliant,
Acton Baby's amazing.
Oh yeah,
but that Whipping Boy album is just the honesty and of the songs, the sheer they're so brave to sing, those songs with that kind of conviction, and they're just amazing. So we ended up playing some of their songs.
Brilliant.
And I'm going to actually play a song later, maybe if I have time, a cover, just to kind of acknowledge the Hacienda days. Of course, the name Hacienda, that was not original. There were, as people reminded me, there was a band called the Hacienda Brothers, but we had to call the band Hacienda because of the nightclub in Manchester, and they linked with the Stone Roses and the Smiths and
very good.
Or Joy Division, all that stuff. And then we played, myself and Shane played in Hacienda for a while, and then we expanded the band to include Rob and Justin, brilliant drummer and bass player, rhythm section, and we had some great nights. But like that, like a lot of bands will say, the nights were only great because people came to the gigs, and people came to the gigs because we messaged them, and we got them. A few people would go because they're into the music, but so we had some brilliant nights. And for myself personally, they were absolutely fantastic, and reformations are in now. Oasis got back together, so
you might get back together.
2027 will be 20 years since the first. Since the first.
Yeah, you should get back together and do a few.
And we picked up bands along the way. We were very proud of our set list. I sent it there to you earlier, and we ended up adding bands like Doves and Strokes. And
you sent me a great interesting list earlier. All right,
I mean, they're just
they're best, all kind of your influences growing up and so on.
The best of songs, and you can definitely hear those songs in the music that I've created as well. There's no doubt that I'm so heavily influenced by that sort of era, and it was an amazing era. Like, late 80s. Everybody says that, but late 80s, early 90s.
I love the 80s, 90s music. Like, I just think there's something about it.
And even like bands like R.E.M. and all those, like, and then you see what happened then, I think, was that the festivals ended up being amazing as well. We went to some incredible festivals.
There were some incredible ones too. I'm remembering like the Heineken festivals. Do you remember them? Exactly. They used to be in Cork and Dublin. I remember seeing Picture House and Ocean Colour scene. Like, they were great festivals.
And then there was a great scene in Dublin in the early 90s as well, where you had like bands like Whipping Boy and Power Dreams and these brilliant bands, and A House. And they would, like, there was a great, hopefully that scene is re-emerging again. I can see it with bands like Ultras. I love Ultras, and they're like, well, I just think I love going to see them.
And their nights out are like what you're describing with your band. Like, everyone turns up. Like,
exactly. And the most important things for anoraks like me is their music is just phenomenal. Their music is like, well, to me, is it pays great respect to the likes of the Stone Roses and the Smiths and all those bands that we've just we've just
About,
referenced.
yeah.
But yeah, no, the
indie scene is doing really well now. Like
and you can see, I mean, the thing, I suppose, one of the, and I could talk all night about music, Derek.
Oh yeah, me too.
Play a few songs at some stage.
Actually, I'll need to take an ad break now in a minute, but just before we go,
the only thing I'd say about the quality of the bands, the festivals were amazing. Like like the likes of Oxygen. If you look back at the noughties and the lineups at those festivals, like, geez, they were incredible. And we actually ended up, I suppose the main reason why we started Hacienda was we were over at Werchter, myself, my brother, and my sister, and a few friends, and just watching bands like Interpol and Ash and
Ash are another great one.
Ash are phenomenal. They're so underrated. You know? They're still gigging away. They're amazing.
Are they? Yeah.
I go to see them every year.
Do you? Brilliant.
But yeah, the festivals were amazing, and they're not quite as good now. In my opinion, I was like, I've never been to an Electric Picnic. I didn't go when the lineups were good, and I'm going to go this year. But they don't seem to have the same quality. The festivals as they did, and that's not just me as an old guy kind of speaking about them, but I really feel that whatever has happened in music, the lineups of those festivals, things like dragging out fucking, I don't know, like Dolly Parton on a Sunday,
and Kylie Minogue,
exactly, or a BG or whatever, like just to sing, So yeah, I mean, but having said that, music is great, and there's a great scene.
Yeah, so it's great for your soul, isn't that what they say?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean,
listen, I must take the next ad break. It's great to have you in to be chatting about music and everything. It's brilliant.
Talk all night about music.
Yeah. No, it's great. You're definitely passionate about it anyway.
I'm gunning for your job, Derek.
Yeah.
All right.
Good stuff. Listen, it's great to have you in. We'll give you a break and we'll hear another song.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll play a couple of songs after the ad break and then we'll...
Looking forward to it.
Listen, great to have you in.
Cheers, thanks, Derek.
That's Broadford joining us live on the show tonight with lots of craic, agus, ceol. Okay, we're going to take the next ad break and we're going to come back and we're going to play some new Irish music from Ruxala and Mika coming up after the break, and then we'll be back with Broadford as well with more craic, agus, ceol. So don't go anywhere, lots more to come on the show.
You're listening to Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Do you like good music?
Join myself, Ciaran Murray, for Smotown on 96.4 Liffey Sound FM, Tuesdays at 7. That's Smotown, where I will be playing some of the best in soul and Motown music throughout the ages. I will also be throwing in some fun facts too. That's Smotown, Tuesdays at 11 on 96.4 Liffey Sound FM.
Take a trip through the history of music with me, Raymond Airty, every Wednesday afternoon from 4 to 5 p.m. and every Saturday night 9 to 10 p.m. on my show, Compilation Classics, only on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM and on liffeysoundfm.ie.
Hi, this is Narendra.
Hi, I'm Sandeep.
We present Pradesh Radio Show
on Liffey Sound every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. I hope you join us then.
Tune in every Sunday, 12 till 2, for Sunday Brunch with myself, Lewis Bracken, from 12 till 2 every Sunday on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM, with the odd bit of live music thrown in for good measure.
No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain.
Are you always trying to find a radio show that plays the music that you like? Well, tune in to me, Gary Gibson, for my radio show, Ultrasounds, where you'll hear a bit of this, some of this, and always this. It's 2 hours of local, national and international music with some live interviews thrown in for good measure. So tune in every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. for Ultrasounds here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM, Lucan's community radio station.
Listen online now at liffeysoundfm.ie. The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
feels rehearsed, sweet to hear, but it's always cursed. Say it's love, but it's control. You left me smaller than you know. By my tongue, I hold my breath. I count to 10 when we're let out. You're not afraid, but a fool. Dressed in borrowed clothes. Your smile's a lonely gun. I should have known what you've become. Dressed in gold, but cold below. I should have known what you've become. You built your grace on someone's pain. Let your match walk from the flame. Drop the act that wasn't mine. I found my peace, I drew the line. Made me doubt my reflection. Called it cannot possession. Every shadow you don't show, I hope you reap what you sow. You're not afraid but a fool. Dressed in borrowed clothes. Your smile's a lonely gun. I should have known what you've become. Keep your head low, I can see all of the lies. The angel wings you set on fire. You talk of love like it is something that's divine, but you're running out of time. Say it's love, but it's control. You left me smaller than you know. I bite my tongue, I hold my breath, I count to 10. You're not afraid, but a fool. Dressed in borrowed clothes. Your smile's a lonely gun. I should have known what you become. Dressed in gold, but cold below. I should have known what you They enter the bar. She orders white wine, just water for him, 'cause work starts at 9. Then they start chatting. She's giving him signs. Her smile is beaming. It's her moment to shine. Does he really get that she's into him? Her siren song calls, but he's scared to swim. Maybe he's nervous not to
And you're very welcome back to the Cascade Show here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM, and that's a brand new single there. Keith McLaughlin and Rosalka, and Keith wrote that song with Rosalka and Rowan from Beardfryer. Lovely song that is. And Rosalka has another song out which she released a couple of weeks ago called Babylon. We might get to play that later on in the show. We'll see how we're going on. So thanks to Keith for sending that in. And before that was a song from Micah's song as well. So great to hear that. And we have more new releases on the show coming up. We have a new release from Bound. We also have one from Hugh Miller. Hello, Hugh. He's listening into the show. We have your song coming up later on in the show, Hugh. So do stay tuned. So Bound and Hugh Miller coming on the way. And we'll try and play Babylon from Rosalka later on in the show too, if we can fit it in. If you have any requests, we're on the WhatsApp 016109339. And if you've missed the first part of this show, we'll have it up on the podcast during the week, and it'll be on all the streaming platforms, including Spotify now. So you can listen wherever and whenever you like, at your heart's content. If you're having a bad day at work, you can switch us on and we'll keep you entertained. Okay, speaking of WhatsApp, I have a WhatsApp here. If I can open it. And it's from Lewis. We'll get it open in a few minutes. We have it here now. And we'll see what Lewis has to say.
Happy Friday, Derek Lewis here. Is there any chance you could please play F or David with Words Don't Come Easy for me on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. I am loving the Classic Hits show today, and I'd like to dedicate F or David Words Don't Come Easy to my mum Trace, whose birthday it is. She is 21 years young today, and I'd like to wish her a massive happy birthday. Cheers, bye.
Thanks for that, Lewis. A big happy birthday to Trace. I hope you have a great weekend celebrating Trace's 21st. That's great. Yeah, brilliant. It's great being 21, isn't it?
Do you listen to those WhatsApps before you play them?
I didn't listen to that one. You're on air now.
I wouldn't actually.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Lewis. We'll try and play your song as we go on. Hope you're enjoying the show. Thanks for tuning in. It's Friday evening. We're live till 9 p.m. On the radio, and Broadford is still here in the studio. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, listen, it's great to be here.
Yeah.
The sun is shining, and the evening's lovely.
Yeah, so. No, it's great. I was just saying in work earlier on, actually, it was a really strange day in town. It was cloudy one minute, and then you look out and it's sunny, and then it's the next minute it's raining, you know. So.
Well, I hope I don't bring the optimism down too much by playing this song. This is a song called The Walking Dead.
Okay, right.
And this song was inspired. This song is one of two tonight that I co-wrote. I wrote this with a friend of mine. A friend of mine wrote the lyrics, Ronan, and he is like a lot of people I know. He is mad into music, and I saw an article on Alex Higgins online about Alex Higgins' demise. Sad, for somebody who's such an iconic character in the 1980s, it was very sad. And the article was called The Walking Dead, and so I shared it with my friend, and he came back to me with a bunch of lyrics, and we sort of came up with this song. And this one's dedicated to Ronan. And
brilliant. The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Brilliant.
Hey there, give 'em one for the road, make it a double. Cause there's no one waiting up for him that comes with the trouble. Used to be king in these streets, but it went to his head. Now he's getting old, he's the walking dead. King in these streets, too much wasn't said. Now he's getting old, he's the Walking Dead. Well, he likes his own company and always will play. He only seeks what he thinks, and that is to say, that he used to be king in these streets, but it went to his head, and now he's getting old. He's a walking dead, king in these streets. Too much wasn't said. Now he's getting old. He's the walking dead. Well, she said, it's us, this or that, like that was a choice. He hasn't seen her in years, forgotten that voice. He used to be king in these streets, but it went to his head, and now he's getting old. He's a walking dead, king in these streets. Too much wasn't said. Now he's getting old, he's a walking dead. But everything is said, all the things you dread, and all that we've got left is the walking dead. To be king, the walking dead. He used to be king, the walking dead. He used to be king, walking dead. Used to be king, walking dead, walking dead, walking dead. Walking dead, walking dead, walking dead, walking dead.
Thanks very much, Derek.
That's great, yeah. That's
Thank
brilliant,
you.
Broadford, yeah.
Thank you.
It's funny, you know, when musicians sit where you're sitting and they say, now, I'm going to bring the tone down by playing this song.
Yeah.
Whatever way they do the strumming on the guitar and the chords, it sounds very upbeat.
Yeah, well, that's often the way, you know,
Yeah.
with songs. Some of the greatest songs, the most uplifting songs have, you know, the lyrics and the music are saying different things, you know. So.
Yeah, I learned that when I was presenting a good few years ago. I was presenting another radio show and it was called The Love Zone.
Yeah.
You know, and all these love songs I was playing, and there was one particular song and somebody said, you know what that song's about, don't you?
Yeah.
But it sounded upbeat, and the upbeatness of it kind of covered up
Yeah,
the sadness of it, you know.
I mean, we spoke earlier about music and about the effect that music has, you know, in terms of the emotional effect that music has on people, and you know, and the sort of like the way that people react to music. I mean, I can still see. I spoke earlier about U2, like as a great Irish band. You know, I think U2, like Joshua Tree, Rattlin' Hum, which I think is a really underrated album, Achtung Baby, and even Zeropa, like those 4 albums were just phenomenal. And I remember hearing the Joshua Tree for the first time in 1980, I think it was 1988. I'd just done the Intercert, and I heard Where the Streets Have No Name, and the euphoria of that song. And you know, I think U2 always say like that that they've been offered loads of money and they haven't like given that song over to ads or whatever, or you know, which I'm very surprised about actually. But
I am actually. That's the thing that I'm going. Are you serious?
Because that is a song that they always go back to, you know, and it really is amazing. And I suppose that's the impact that music can have.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I have to say, I love their music up to a point where they've started generating kind of music to keep up with the new age group, and then they kind of, you know.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like, I mean, in my opinion, there aren't that many bands that kept the quality going all their career.
Quality is the word I was thinking.
I mean, if you think a band like Radiohead, I think I think the Strokes have.
Yeah.
U2 for me, and I mean, I was a huge U2 fan. Like Joshua Tree, Rattlin' Hum. I was the first person in Monaghan to buy Rattlin' Hum. I was, and I think it's a brilliant album. And Achtung Baby is an incredible album, and Zeropa is decent. And then after that, you know, it's lights out. You know? And even in the 80s, before that, you know, U2 had some phenomenal stuff in like bands or albums like October and War. Again, it's my opinion. We're just having a chat here. Others might feel
well, I mean,
differently. But
music is very subjective, isn't it? You know?
Totally.
You know?
Totally.
I've learned that since beginning work in the music industry, you know, like it's amazing.
But it's interesting to see the live sets of these bands. You know, if you look at U2, an awful lot of the stuff, if they release their greatest hits, it's all kind of those couple of albums. Like even Oasis, you know, as great as they are, you know, you're really talking, if you want to be like, you know, talking, they had a brilliant first album. They had a great What's the Story, More in Glory was a great album. The B-Sides is a great album, and you know, when they reformed last year, they were the albums they were going to, whereas, you know, the stuff after that, like they weren't playing very much. I think Noel Gallagher's admitted to being addicted to Kentucky Fried Chicken for recording it Be Here Now, so, and I think that was kind of reflected in some of the
I have to say my favourite album was the middle one, Morning Glory. That's what I started with. Now I went back to the first album, but after that I kind of, you know,
when I heard that first album, I just thought that was an amazing album. I was in college at the time, and I just, you know, and in fairness, like, I mean, it is very hard to keep the quality going, you know, and for speaking as fans as we are, like, not speaking as a musician here or judging these bands, but I was speaking as a fan, you know, and I mean, I would say Oasis, you know, those 3 albums, you know, that is incredible what they've done. But, you know, if you contrast them with Blur, for example, Blur like have probably a couple of more great albums, and then Damon Albarn has done better stuff than Noel Gallagher has done with the High Flying Birds, or whatever, you know. But 2 great bands.
You know, 2 of the great mid-90s bands. You know,
Britpop. Like I mean, you go back to Whippin' Boy again, and I obsess about them a bit. I know, but that tsunami of Britpop killed them. You know, because they were like shoegazers, like they were sort of like a different type of band. But anyway, I might play another song here.
So why not? Yeah,
this is another co-write. This is I have a friend down in Kilkenny, Ted Cunningham, and he's a songwriter as well. And shout out to Ted there, and Joanne and the kids. And so the premise of this song is a song called Canices, and there's a beautiful there's a beautiful cathedral down in Kilkenny called St. Canices, and it's just, I suppose about 4 or 5 years ago, my sister and Ted, her husband, were with the family, were heading off on holidays, and Joanne said to me, listen, do you want to sort of go down and stay in the house for a few days and sample Kilkenny? So I went down with my son David, and we did a bit of busking in Kilkenny.
Oh, brilliant.
I think busking is a great. I've done a fair bit of busking.
Have you? Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, again, it's great for, you know, developing songs
and testing songs. I was going to say
testing songs and developing songs, and when I was down there, I wrote the first verse of Canices, of this song that I'm going to play, and the music, and I got on to Ted and said, listen, you're based in Kilkenny, and would you consider writing a verse? And he came back with what I consider to be a beautiful verse, and I'll sing that now. And this is this is Canis's, and I actually went to a great gig there, Richard Hawley in the church or the cathedral. Those, like the Catholic Church, I think their greatest contribution might be in time the creation of some absolutely stunning venues.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's just an incredible venue to play music in. And I know like Glenn Hansard has played there in a few different bands, but Kenny's a great music city.
Is it? Yeah. I haven't been down much now over the years.
There's a couple of great venues there. Clears is a pub that I'd love to play in.
Yeah, John Clears, isn't it?
Yeah.
That has. I remember a musician I knew from Germany, Eamon McCormick. I think it was Eamon. He played there, I think.
Yeah, I've been at a good few gigs. The last gig I was at there was Liam Wainley and Ronan Rosnolik.
Oh, brilliant!
Last September, and that was brilliant. That's just an incredible venue. And these venues, no more than yourself, Derek, what you're doing here tonight, like these people have a fierce passion for music.
Yeah.
You know, that venue is a fantastic venue, and there's loads. I've seen loads of great gigs there. Kilkenny is a great gig city. So
I must put it on my map for this summer now. When we're touring around.
Of course, a few years ago, Dylan and Neil Young, but like you'd have to pinch yourself to believe it. Dylan and Neil Young played Nolan Park.
Did they?
The home of Kilkenny hurling, and that was just incredible. That was an amazing gig. Really sunny day. And huge crowd, and it was just phenomenal.
Yeah, it sounds incredible. Yeah, cheapers.
Yeah. So listen, this one's dedicated to Ted and Joanne and
brilliant, and it's called Canvases.
This is called
brilliant.
Canvases. Open up your mind, cast your fears aside. We don't have to try. Turn on the white light, wrestle from the shade. Going out tonight. How long must we try? 'Cause I don't wanna try. There's so much more. There's so much more to life. How long must we try? 'Cause I don't wanna try. There's so much more. There's so much more to life. City speaks to me. It's where I wanna be. City speaks. It's where I wanna be.
comes like a drug in God's country. Sleep comes like a drug in God's country. City speaks to me. It's where I want to be.
Thanks, Derek.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, really
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, these songs, like a lot of them, have been sort of, road tested on the open mic scene. And
I would just mention the word open mic, because I was thinking you wouldn't be here only for the open mics, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, whenever we spoke earlier about the covers band Hacienda and all that music, all that great music, and then myself and Shane, we played some really great gigs. And one we played was a friend of mine got married down in Sligo, and they asked us to play in the reception or whatever in the pub, and we played there. And we used to play absolute gargantuan set lists because we loved the music. So you'd be playing like 34, 35 songs. Like, we were absolutely dragged off the stage, And we'd always finish with Ceremony or I Am the Resurrection or something like that, or Creep, And they were just so. Anyway, at that gig, we must have played 30. We must have played nearly 40 songs. We were absolutely shattered.
I'd say your fingers were in bits. We were just talking earlier about the fingers.
But somebody came up and then we said, "Listen, what will we play now?" And we played. I referenced the song earlier. I had written a song, Exciting Truth, and Shane had helped me loads with it, and we'd recorded it on different sort of packages and so on and so forth. So we knew the song, and we'd been playing it a bit up to that point, and we played. That was the first time I'd ever played an original song. That was like, I don't know what year that was, but it was probably the summer of 2018 or the summer of 2017. And we played Exciting Truth, and somebody said afterwards, that's a great song. You should play some more of your own music. And there is a demand for playing. And much as it's so enjoyable to play the covers, it was at the time. Now looking back at it, I don't play covers, But I started into the open mic scene, and that was December 2018. 2018 was the first one with COVID and everything. And I'm so glad I did it. I said in the Beer Fire talk, I kept I'm in my third notebook now, so every time I play an open mic or a performance, I make a record of it and the songs I've played and the people I've played.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so I have some great little stories and memories around that. So tonight is 327. So
wow.
And I've played a lot of it is 2 songs, 3 songs, 4 songs, and gigs as well. And I've started going to
I assume the Cobblestone gig is in there.
The Cobblestone gig is in there, and then you meet people. I remember the night before COVID, we played a gig in Mother Riley's, which is kind of a staple Thursday night. Go to Mother Riley's and play there, and you're testing songs there all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember that's down. I remember joking on the night. I hope this mic doesn't have COVID, and somebody shouted back, "It does now." So. And little did we know that would be the last gig for ages. But I still kind of. And this week now, I didn't play last night because I wanted to keep the voice for tonight.
Yeah.
I played Whelan's on Monday night. That's just
I saw that on your Instagram.
That's a fantastic.
That's another brilliant open mic. The song cycle, they call it.
Song cycle. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And the lads in there, the standard is very, very high, but the lads in there are brilliant. And I'd encourage anybody who wants to sort of play their own music to get in there, because the sound is incredible and everything else.
It looks like a great venue.
Brilliant.
And speaking of Monday nights, have you ever done the Brady session?
I haven't done the Brady's,
No.
but I've seen. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I was driving home from the Whelans, and I was buzzing. Like I just played a couple of songs, and it was the first time I played Whelans, and I was going, Jesus! Like I was driving up to Tower in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
I was going, well, I went to Brady's. Keep it going, but no, I didn't that night. But it's something I'd love to. I have actually played. I've played. There used to be there was one obviously in Mother Riley's, and then there were other. There was one in Barella, a sort of songwriters collective. I played that for a good while, and obviously the Whelans one then as well, and different bits and pieces around the place. But when you keep a record of all the gigs, it's just great. It's really great to look back in the day. I remember also we mentioned Sam Cuenca earlier. I remember. The night I met Sam Cuenca, I met Sam in I've played with 55 different people across those 327
That's
gigs.
incredible.
Yeah, and I didn't realise that until I started getting ready for the talk with Beer Fire. And one of the, obviously, Sam Cuenca, one night, I remember, and I've made a note of it, like gig number like 25 or something like that. There's like Spanish percussionist Sam Cuenca, and Chef who runs the open mic in Mother Riley's came to me because he got to know me at that stage and said, listen, there's a fella there with his set of spoons and he wants to play. Like, would you play with him? And I was only too delighted because, like, at that stage, it was like number 25 for me. I was, very, very nervous. And I was delighted. And I just struck up a great friendship and bond with Sam.
Brilliant.
And he ended up playing on he played on the EP, played loads of gigs with us, and Sam is a brilliant musician, and we'll play with him in the future. And
I was going to say it's sad he's moved to Spain, but like you said earlier, he'll come back, I'm sure, and play with you.
And the darkest hours before the dawn, because the Sam left, and now I've Al Quiff playing the songs, and he is just incredible drummer, and top man, as well. So, it's the open mic scene at times. Like when the night, like the meeting Sam is a good example. Actually, that night it was lashing rain. It was quite dark, and I was coaching a team in Ballantyre St. John's GA club, that underage team or whatever. And I came in from trying to get on late or whatever, and I came in late, like 8:30, 9:15. And Clodagh goes to me at home, like Clodagh, my wife, goes like, are you going down to Mother Riley's again? I said, yeah, I am, I'm going down. And if I hadn't that night, I wouldn't have met Sam, and I learned so much from him, because he's such a it's incredible. And then actually Beer Fire were recommended to me as well, so I mean,
so that's what I was saying, that's how you're here, I suppose. Really, because
two or three different people recommended Beer Fire to me, so that was I mean, I'm going to keep doing the open mics, because it's a brilliant way to test the songs.
And it's great, as you say, to meet people. Like, even for me, like, it's great to meet people like who might want to come on the radio show, or that they want help with their music or whatever it is. And
you can see people developing as well, and you can learn from everybody, no matter who you watch. How much better they are than you, or worse than they are. You will learn something from watching people.
How you look at them and go, jeepers, I thought I was great at the guitar until you see them, flying up and down.
It's like the story of, I don't know whether it's Jimi Hendrix seeing Eric Clapton or Eric Clapton seeing Jimi Hendrix for the first time. There's always going to be people who are better. But like that's I mean, that's the open. It's a great bit of fun. I mean, it's challenging at times as well, with different things.
For sure,
But it's brilliant, and fair play. The volunteers who run these nights, and the pubs who host them, deserve huge credit, because really, for people like me, it's a wonderful vehicle for expressing art,
and the people are talented. Like, the music that you hear is brilliant. It's not covers, but if you go, the more of them you go, the more you actually begin to really enjoy them.
You do, once you get to know the songs as well.
So
it's great, great fun altogether.
So listen, it's great to have you in the studio. We'll have to take another ad break.
Lovely,
and we'll come back, and sure you'll sing another few songs for us.
I'd love to sing another song too.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
That's great. That's brilliant. That's Broadford musician and singer-songwriter in studio with us tonight. Okay, we're going to take the next ad break, and then we're back with more new Irish music. And we have a song called Ocean Deep. It's the first time we're playing a song on the show from this artist, Hugh Miller. The first time I played any music from him. And thanks very much to Hugh for sending it in. We'll play that song after the ad break. And we also have Feels Like Summer which was released from Bound a couple of weeks ago. I think it was last week maybe. And they actually sang it in the studio here probably a year or so ago. It's a brilliant song. Hopefully keep the sun shining. So we'll have that for you after this ad break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back to you very soon with the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Listen online at liffeysoundfm.ie.
Tune in to my programme Chapter and Verse on 96.4 FM at Liffey Sound, where I'll be reading poems and excerpts from a selection of books in the public domain for you. There's magic in the world of literature. Why not join me, Caroline Boughton, in exploring it together?
Hello my friends, this is Robert Neary. Join me every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for a Rumble from Below. An hour of goth, post-rock and alternative music from Ireland and the world beyond, plus your requests and dedications, here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Deep Rooted, the home of all things Americana, where we feature an artist on one of their albums that is either a definitive moment in their career or just because it tickled my earbuds in such a way that I needed to share it with you. From the struggling songwriters to the big hitters of the Americana landscape, join me, Brent Cook, for Deep Rooted, Mondays at 6 p.m. on Liffey Sound FM.
Tune in to AO Dance Mix Fridays from 3 o'clock to 3:30. Whether you're making lunch, cooking dinner, or going to a disco, no matter what you'll be doing, tune in to AO Dance Mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Well, there goes the full-time whistle. Well, what do you think? Join our Sports View team every Saturday afternoon for news, views and comments on local, national and international sports. See you there.
liffeysoundfm.ie.
The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
This is deeper than the ocean. I can see the way you ride. This is deeper than the ocean. I can see the way you ride. Ocean. I can see the way you ride. This is deeper than the ocean. Ocean. This is deeper than the ocean. I
days, darker nights, here to play right through your mind. I wanna get away, out of sight. It's never here to stay, and it don't feel right, yeah. It feels like summer when you're around, and you ain't leaving, can drag us down, yeah. It feels like summer when you're around, yeah. And you ain't leaving, can drag us down, yeah. Longer days, longer nights, here to stay for a little while. And I don't know, and I don't care, because I'm feeling good every way, yeah. It feels like summer when you're around, and you ain't leaving, can drag us down, yeah. It feels like summer when you're around, yeah. And you ain't leaving, can drag us down, yeah. It feels like summer, it feels like summer, it feels like summer when you're around, yeah. It feels like summer, it feels like summer, it feels like summer when you're around, yeah. It feels like summer when you're around, and you ain't leaving, can drag us down. It feels like summer when you're around, and you ain't leaving, can drag us down. It feels like summer, it feels like summer, it feels like summer when you're around, yeah. It feels like summer, it feels like summer, it feels like summer when you're around.
And you're very welcome back to the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM on this Friday evening. And that feels like summer, the super current single from Bound. And before that, a single called Ocean Deep from Hugh Miller. It's the first time we played music from Hugh on the show. It won't be the last. And hopefully sometime in the future we'll have Hugh on the show. And if you'd like to submit music to us, you can send it in to me, Derek, DEREK, at liffeysoundfm.ie, or you can send it in to info@liffeysoundfm.ie. We'd love to play your music on the show. We'd love to support Irish artists and Irish-based artists on this show. So please do get in touch, and if you'd like to come in and play live in the show, let us know too. All our slots are booked up now till the middle of June. And already a couple of slots have gone in September. So, get in touch and we'll try and fit in as many people as we can. So, so hopefully you're enjoying the show, and thanks for tuning in. Like I said, if you've missed any part of this show or our previous shows, you can find us on all the streaming platforms and on the station's Mixcloud. And this show will be up during the week. Now, Broadford is still in the studio.
Thanks, Derek.
Now, you're playing a gig on the 27th, aren't you?
Playing a gig on Tuesday the 27th in the Cobblestone, part of a lineup there.
Which includes the Ultras, David Virgin and Rusalka.
That's right.
Whose music we played there earlier on. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so looking forward to that. It should be a great night. So,
and is that a beard fire night, or is it just?
Yeah, all of the acts that night are sort of linked to beard fires, as far as I know. So, it's such a brilliant venue as well.
Yeah, it's a great venue. Yeah. No, I've been there recently because one of the Ultra guys, Bernard one of his other music projects is Seasons. They put on Seasons. They bring 4 acts into each night, and they're all up and coming independent artists like the Ultras and all these. And they had a great night there two weeks ago. One girl actually came in, I forgot her name. She had a full band. First time I ever saw a band full of females. They had keyboard, they had the double bass, everything was just incredible. Just incredible, And this week is focusing more kind of on rap, kind of that sort of stuff. So it's
I've
brilliant.
seen Bernard a few times, and I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've seen him talking as well. He's very talented.
Oh yeah,
individual.
very talented. Yeah,
great drummer as well.
Yeah, great drummer, great guitarist.
That's right. Yeah.
Great all-round person.
He actually played this guitar one night. This guitar has been played very well on occasion.
Has it?
And it was played well that night.
At the meeting?
I
remember that, he played Young, I think.
That's right.
The one you wrote about his girlfriend, Jodie, yeah.
I'm going to play one now on it.
Please do, yeah.
Yeah, so this is this one is a cover version. I mentioned the Desert Island Disc. I'd love to do that show, the Desert Island Discs. And, the guests get to bring, like, the complete works of Shakespeare and a Bible and an album of their choice. I think I'd bring 3 albums, but definitely top of the list would be the Whippin' Boy album, Heartworm. And I said earlier, the years that myself and Shane and the lads played in Hacienda were a great time. So I want to dedicate this one. This is a song called Morning Rise by
Whippin' Boy.
Whippin' Boy, and this goes out to the Hacienda lads.
Brilliant.
Heard the news that Johnny's free. Not that that means much to me. I look down and all I see, there's nothing staring back at me. I remember all the things you said. I remember all the things you said. When our time comes, when our time comes, I will know, I will know. When our time comes, when our time comes, I will know, I will know. Misery on Wednesday's dead. He's thinking of the life she's led. I don't owe you anything. I can't change the life you live. Maybe I'm no ordinary fool. Maybe I'm no ordinary fool. When our time comes, when our time comes, I will know. When our time comes, when our time comes, I will know, I will know. John came home from work one day, watched her tidy her things away. Don't look at me like I'm insane. Don't take for granted life this way. I can't do anything for you. I can't do anything for you. When our time comes, when our time comes, I will know, I will know. When our time comes, when our time comes, I will know, I will know. I can't suppress these feelings any longer. You excite me, delight me, inspire me and drive me. It's in your eyes a fire that's wild and glorious, uninhibited, unfinished in everything I do. Let the morning rise like our heart's desire. I can't help thinking that I love you. Let it go now. Let it go now. Let it go. Let it go now. let it go now. Thanks, Derek.
Well done. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's
Thank
from
you.
Whipping Boy.
That's Whipping Boy.
Yeah, one of your favourite songs, I assume, from Whipping
It
Boy.
is, yeah. I mean, I was looking around the album and acoustically, yeah, that's one, I suppose, that's one of the songs that lends itself more to playing acoustically. I mean, I love both. I love, like, REM Unplugged from 1989.
Yeah.
Nirvana Unplugged, Pearl Jam Unplugged. So acoustic music is beautiful as well. I mean, and that's the other thing, I suppose, about the open mics is that you are quite, it's stripped down. Most people just bring an acoustic guitar with them.
Oh yeah.
And so the power of the song is there in the...
I was going to say, speaking of Brady sessions, I was there on Monday, and there's a great indie band out at the moment called Azure.
I've heard of them. Yeah. I think they are quite good, but big on the college scene. I think they might have won maybe one or two Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, I think the three of them met in or around college, and two of them added on.
Very good.
But they sat there with their guitars on Monday,
yeah,
and it was just amazing. It's incredible. Like, this is a band that normally play in Fibber McGee's and all these high rock, and they just sat there with the guitars and they played an acoustic set, and it was just magical.
It is, yeah.
It just sounded great. Like, if you watch back the videos of some lives up on my Instagram, it just sounds incredible. And you can hear all the words of the songs and everything, And the lads said they enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
Because they, the gigs that you do in Fibbers are so high-powered gigs.
Right.
You have to put energy in.
Yeah.
Here they were just sitting on chairs.
Yeah, and when you're playing those gigs, a lot of the time, you're so dependent on the sound setup. Like, it's been amazing in the cobblestone, but when you're playing acoustically, it's sonically it's easier to deal with.
Now the bass guitar was plugged into a small amp, but I mean that was the only sound they had, and it was super.
No, an awful lot of songs are written on acoustic guitar, and like that unplugged stuff is just incredible. Yeah. And there's a great program. There's a great thing online called Tiny Desk.
Oh, brilliant!
Tiny Desk concerts, and you get like great bands like, let's say, like the National or whoever, kind of coming in and playing, playing with an acoustic guitar, but in a tiny space, just like this. And so this is your own tiny desk. It's worth checking out. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
again,
I must check that out. Actually,
the songs are reduced to their songs are reduced to their basics. My favourite band off that are a band called Watch House.
Watch House, okay.
Watch House, and they were called Mandolin Orange. They're an American band, and they play it's almost kind of country music, but they play 4 or 5 songs. It's just amazing.
That's brilliant.
And like that, you go back time and time again, don't you? And you just kind of listen to these things.
You get addicted.
Yeah, I mean, much as Nirvana. I mean, Nirvana were famed for their 3-minute kind of brilliant, heavy guitar-laden songs, and yet. Are they responsible for maybe the best ever Unplugged?
Yeah, they had an album Unplugged, didn't
That's
they?
right,
yeah. It's just come to my memory now. Random memories,
So there is something about it. There's something about stripping the songs down to their...
Yeah, no, there is. There's definitely something, great vibes about it.
Some artists don't go beyond that too much. Dylan famously, was... I mean, a lot of his early stuff was acoustic, and then he kind of went electric, but... Yeah, there's something really, especially for when you're young, getting into music. There's something. One of the first albums I had was Dylan's Greatest Hits. When I was like 12 or 13, it was. I remember the tape, the white kind of CBS tape. I wore it out. Desolation Row and all those songs, and then you sort of. I loved that acoustic sound so much that you're sort of. You stick with that for ages, and then you.
It's an addictive sound too, isn't it?
Amazing.
Like
it's so simple. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Actually, another great Taylor Swift is actually really good on that Tiny Desk as well.
Yeah, I must check that out. Yeah, on YouTube, is it?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, it's American.
That might be my Friday night viewing now.
Yeah,
when they go home, put the feed up.
If you Google your bands, you'll probably find some of your U2 did it. U2 haven't done much. It's kind of, I often wonder why they haven't done. They did it all right, but I'd love to see them do like an acoustic album.
Be great, wouldn't it?
In the Olympia, where they sort of revisit.
Be brilliant.
revisit their songs. They did.
Listen, it's great to have you. I must take another break. Sorry to cut across you. Yeah, and we'll get another couple of tunes from you before we go.
Brilliant.
And it's great to have you in again.
It's a pleasure.
It's brilliant to have you in finally. Yeah, that's great. Broadford on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Okay, we're going to take the next ad break, and we're back. We're going to play that other current song from Russ Salka called Babylon, and we're also going to play F.R. David and Words, especially for Lewis Bracken, and he wants to dedicate that to his mother for her birthday. So for his mother Trace for her birthday. Okay, and then we'll have a couple of tunes from Broadford before we say goodnight to you. Okay, we'll be back shortly here on the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Listen online now at liffeysoundfm.ie.
Tune in every Saturday to Sarah C's Electro House Sessions from 7 to 9 p.m. with some uplifting funky house music here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Take a trip through the history of music with me, Raymond Darcy, every Wednesday afternoon from 4 to 5 p.m. and every Saturday night 9 to 10 p.m. on my show, Compilation Classics, only on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM and on liffeysoundfm.ie.
Hello my friends, this is Robert Neary. Join me live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. for a Rumble from Below, repeating Friday nights at 10 p.m. An hour of goth, post-rock and alternative music from Ireland and the world beyond, plus your requests and dedications here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Tune in every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. to Liffey Sound's book programme Bookline, where presenter Teresa Quinn interviews authors, local and national, about their new books. Email the programme at booklinebookprogramme@gmail.com.
Deep Rooted, the home of all things Americana, where we feature an artist and one of their albums that is either a definitive moment in their career or just because it tickled my earbuds in such a way that I needed to share it with you. From the struggling songwriters to the big hitters of the Americana landscape, join me, Brent Cook, for Deep Rooted, Mondays at 6 p.m. on Liffey Sound FM.
Liffey Sound, 96.4 FM.
The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Look at my, she's laying down.
It's always a woman, spoken like a man. Why do they fear a mystery, something they don't understand? They say she's a harlot of the most dangerous kind. If anything's unholy, it lives inside your mind. Scarlet woman, scarlet letter, casting stones like you're any better. You would have praised before you met her. Don't shift the blame. You think I'm the whore of Babylon? Then what does that make you? An alternate you later up upon? Well, honey, it takes two. That scarlet beast you disallow makes face away so high horse now. Left it at the gates of Babylon, 'cause you're a sinner too. We're chasing torches blazing, burn the witch for virtue's sake. Warning, keep your distance, she'll lead us all astray. But if it's true, God made us carnal creatures. It's not our flesh that damns us, but the hatred in our hearts. Scarlet woman, scarlet letter, casting stones like you're any better. You were to preach before you ever. Don't shift the blame. You think I'm the whore of Babylon, then what does that make you? An alternate to layer on the bond. Well, honey, it takes two. That scarlet beast you doesn't come, makes space, so where's your house now? Left it at the gates of Babylon, 'cause you're a sinner too. I'm getting tired of trying to defend myself. You made up your mind and won't see anything else. If you think I'm righteous and know that I can play that role, but maybe you should keep a closer eye on your own soul. Maybe you should keep a closer eye on your soul. You think I'm the whore of Babylon, then what does that make you? An alternate to layer on the bond. Well, honey, it takes two. That scarlet beast you doesn't run, makes space, so where's your house now? Left it at the gates of Babylon, 'cause you're a sinner too.
The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
She's laying down.
Hi, very welcome back to the show. We're flying through the show. We're nearly at the end of it. We still have Broadford in studio.
Still surviving.
Still surviving. Would you like to sing another song?
Yeah, I'd love to sing.
We've talked so much now, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's been a great conversation.
Yeah, it's been
Derek.
great.
Really enjoyed it.
And I loved your talk back in October. I think it was October, November.
Yeah.
And it's great having you in the studio now too.
Yeah, it was
you know.
great to do that. You know, to sort of share what it has been an incredibly busy year for me. Like I look back in it and it's all just it's a labor of love. But I can't believe that we got an EP and two live albums and
that's brilliant.
A Christmas song.
That's great.
It's so it's all systems go now for the album. We've got 8 songs recorded.
Yeah.
We've 2 left, and I've kind of going to pick 2 from 3. There's one that I'd love to get in there and get some input from the lads on, and we're recording another one on the 15th of May, and then we're taking a break then to the end of July, and then all going well, like September, October, I'll be pestering everybody again with text messages to go to the gig to launch the album. But listen, it's a great bit of fun, and loads of people are doing it. So
yeah, no, it's great for sure. It's brilliant. We look forward to the new album anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And thanks to everybody who's been, Brendan and the lads in Beardfire and yourself, for doing it, and the everybody I've played with along the way. This one is a song called Napos. And this song is called Napos because that was a word on a menu outside a cafe in Hania in Crete.
Hania in Crete.
Hania, yeah, wow. Where the song was written. Myself and Claude, my wife, went over there in 2016, I think it was 2016, for a wedding.
Wow.
And so I was kind of waiting on Claude to come back from somewhere, and I kind of was scribbling this song down on a piece of paper, and that's how. And this song, it's funny with lyrics, and my friend Ronan is big into lyrics, and I kind of can take or leave lyrics, not massively into lyrics, but this song has gained huge significance in the meantime, because it was a very, very eventful summer. So yeah, this one's called Napos.
Napos, brilliant.
Stylus, I knew the change in you. The fiction review, well, it's brush clear and true. The critics they spew, always a few than the sky. From Stylus I knew. Boisterous youths, scarpered from view. That lady, oh's true, she's not battered but bruised. In the distance I see the shadow of you and the sky. From Stylus I knew. Pride can't explain why you call my name. I came here in doubt, now I'm without. 'Cause you are the fire that I can't put out. And the sky, from Stylus I knew. Stylus, I knew the change in you. The fiction review, well, it's brush clear and true. The critics they spew, always a few in the sky. From Stylus I knew. From Stylus I knew. From Stylus I knew. That one goes out to everybody in 72.
Brilliant.
Very much. Thank you.
That's great, Broadford. We're out of time. I'm so
Thank you.
sorry.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Derek.
I'd
Thanks
love
for
to
having me.
talk on, but
listen, it's been a pleasure.
yeah, we have to squeeze in
Cheers.
one more song before we go.
Thank
so
you. Thank
listen,
you,
people can find you on all the social platforms, can't
thanks
they?
to Brendan. I've got a website called Broadford.band where you can get on the mailing list, and also I've got Instagram at Broadford Band. So listen, this has been a first.
Brilliant. And you're on Spotify as well.
On spot, we're on spot. Yeah,
you're on Spotify. Yeah, you forgot your.
We're on all the.
Brilliant.
Thanks to Brendan. We're on.
And Tuesday the 27th, along with Russ Alda, who's
Yeah.
current single we just played there, Babylon.
Absolutely.
You're on stage with herself.
Yeah.
The famous David Virgin and Ultras.
On the bass, yeah. Best bass.
Yeah. And I think you can get tickets. Well, if you go on Beardfire's Instagram, they have tickets on sale there.
Exactly, yeah. Looking forward to it.
Broadford, thanks a million.
Derek,
thanks so
legend.
much.
Thanks so
It was
much.
great having you in.
Cheers.
Safe home.
Thank you.
That's Broadford live on the show. That's all we have time for. Back next week from 7 p.m. we have Killian Keating in studio. Okay, we're going to play this song especially for Lewis Bracken's mother. It's her birthday today. This is Words from F.R. David. I hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks so much for tuning in. Chat to you soon. Mind yourself, stay safe, and take care of each other. Bye-bye for now.
Words don't come easy to me. How can I find a way to make you see I love you? Words don't come easy. Words don't come easy to me. music man, melodies so far my best friend, but my words are coming out wrong, and I reveal my heart to you and hope that you believe it's true, 'cause words don't come easy to me. How can I find a way to make you see I love you? Words don't come easy. This is just a simple song that I've made for you on my own. There's no hidden meaning, you know, and when I say I love you, honey, please believe I really do. Words don't come easy